I'm really not sure about this, said Douglas Macmillan as he slowly walked down the line of potential new recruits. Not sure about this at all. He shook his head, pausing in his pacing. What do you think, Jim? His assistant, a younger man with a mop of dark hair and kind eyes, gave his boss an amused glance. I think you should give them a chance, Mac, he said. We've lost more than half our gardeners already, and there are bound to be more that join up. We need them. He sighed. We had this conversation when we put the ad in the Times, Mac. You agreed. We're lucky so many have turned up. Mac huffed in disapproval. I'm just not sure they're up to the job, he muttered. Bunch of namby-pamby lady poets and maiden aunts. In the line, two of their recruits exchanged a look of solidarity. They were used to being underestimated by men, before standing to attention again as Mac continued his inspection. He paused by one of the women, tall and elegant, though a closer look would reveal her skirt had been mended many times and her coat was faded. What's your name? He barked. The woman winced just a little at his sharp tone, then straightened up and looked him straight in the eye. Louisa Taylor, she said. And you want to be a horticulturalist, do you? Fancy yourself as a gardener? I'm already a gardener, but I'd like to work here, yes. Mac huffed again. Gardener, eh? What do you grow? Vegetables mostly, at the moment, but flowers too. I only have window boxes because my flat is very small. Mac nodded, and the woman continued. I grew up in Kent, she said, on a hops farm. I understand plants. Hops? Mac's gruff Scottish voice sounded grudgingly impressed. Not easy. No, sir. Behind him, Jim grinned again. He'll come round eventually, he said in a low voice to the youngest woman in the line. Don't worry. She smiled at him. Promise? She said quietly. Promise. A kerfuffle at the other end of the line made them both look up. A dishevelled young man joined the group. His cap was askew, one trouser leg was half tucked into his sock, and he was breathing heavily. Sorry I'm late, he panted. Went to the wrong gate, and then it was difficult finding somewhere to lock up my bicycle. Mac, looking relieved to see another male face, left his interrogation of Louisa Taylor and turned his attention to the man. What's your name? Bernard, he said, still out of breath. Bernie York. Well, Bernard Bernie York, said Mac. Do you have any horticultural experience? Bernie chuckled. Good heavens, no, he said. None whatsoever, but I'm a fast learner and I'm not frightened of hard work. Good, said Mac. You're in. Go and give Jim your details. The two women exchanged another glance, and the younger woman, the one who'd been talking to Jim, raised an eyebrow. Should have said your name was Louis, not Louisa, she said quietly. Louisa stifled a laugh. She already liked this rather wild-looking girl beside her, and hoped they'd both be chosen to work at Kew. Louisa, Mac said, making her jump. Yes, sir? Not one of those suffragettes, are you? Louisa looked straight at him. Absolutely not, sir. Good, said Mac. They burned the tea pavilion, you know, and destroyed the orchid house. Terrible business. I heard, Louisa said. Behind her back, she curled her fingers round the little silver hammer brooch she wore, and which she'd removed just before Mac had reached her. Terrible. You're in, Mac said, with a definite tinge of reluctance. Give your details to Jim.